Ford government is looking at taking over the real estate for the Niagara Escarpment, the McMichael Art Gallery, and the ROM, as well as many others. And this should be very worrisome to all of us. Credit to Laura Hannaran from Stories for this article. This new Real Estate Act would either remove, modify, or realign the realty authority of 11 government organizations. And the province says it would allow them to better manage and oversee real estate more cost-effectively and efficiently. But you know what that means with Doug Ford. It really means to privatize it. This includes Public Health Ontario, Ontario Health, the Ontario Science Centre, and Niagara Escarpment. And all of those are concerning for different reasons, all of which lead to privatization. Because these organizations would see their real property removed or modified and transferred over to the Minister of Infrastructure. With the McMichael Canadian Art Collection, the Metro Toronto Convention Centre, the Ottawa Convention Centre, the ROM, Science North, and the Algonquin Forest Authority also being realigned. Doug, I had my wedding photos taken at the McMichael Art Gallery. I had a friend's wedding at the McMichael Art Gallery. If you touch the McMichael Art Gallery, well, I already don't forgive you for everything else, but I will extra never forgive you. Fun fact, I actually got married on one of the hottest days in Canadian history. With the Humidex, it was about 45 degrees. According to the government, the centralization would create opportunities such as the sale of surplus properties to better support government priorities like building more housing and long-term care. Which, if you look at the things that they're taking over, that becomes extremely problematic and concerning. Like Doug said that he's going to move the Science Centre because the current location is run down and a mess. But that run-down mess is a place where he wants to put a new community centre and a new school. But there's a very specific reason why housing was never built where the Ontario Science Centre is. It's because it's almost impossible to build housing there. Like, the grading alone is a massive issue. Also, there could be problems with flooding. And these are all things that the government is well aware of. They just don't care. They also mention a generational housing opportunity, which I feel like is code for we're going to lease this land to a private corporation for pennies. Give them a 99-year lease. That's generational. I mean, Doug always talks about generational wealth. It's just that generational wealth is going to be for developers and billionaires.